for safety's sake, camera off the head. You're mounted to my sunroof as usual and quite frequent and common and often. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about some of the idiosyncrasies in regards to the climate control system. Things that I struggled with at first and didn't understand, and it wasn't really until later I learned why or how to work myself around it. So as you can tell, we're having some stereotypical Canadian weather. It's a bit of a snowstorm out. The road's not good. Snow's coming down. If I put this car on auto climate and I set it to 22 degrees Celsius, which is just above comfortably warm. Comfortably warm for a lot of you Americans is between 18 and 22. 22 being the high side. 18 is more like winter or summer climate control, keeping the car really nice and cool. The front window will fog like crazy, to the point it'll almost fog right across the front of the window. This also happens a little bit in the summertime with the air conditioning, and I know a lot of people have complained about this. This was a very, very common thing with the Southerners and the AC vents, and the side windows fogged up, backed in, of course, because it's got its own auto defrost with the oh, there goes the fire truck. She's doing something. Somebody needs help. So how to get around that? Auto climate control not doing its job, or it's not regulating properly, or not doing what it needs to do. Two ways. One, turn the temperature up. It's at 26 degrees right now, and I find that does a better job. But if it's really coming down thick, it will still fog quite a bit. It'll keep like your main spot visible, but it won't be great. It won't be a nice crystal clear open window like it is right now. And when you're driving in these conditions, you want a nice crystal clear window. So side windows are good, mirrors are defrosted, they're good to go. So what I do is I turn it off of auto and I turn the front defrost on, so the air is strictly going to the front window. Gives me a little bit more heat in my face, but it does a great job, as you can see, defrosting the window. And that's what I want. I don't really care that my toes aren't getting baked alive. I care that my visibility is spot on and I'm operating the vehicle as safely as possible. So it's kind of interesting, a lot of the complaints that people don't like that you don't just click auto and it's perfect all the time. You know, it's like, oh, you get a little bit of ice forming in the summertime. Well, you're blowing cold air on a hot surface and you get condensation. And then the climate control in North American automobiles has always been great. It's always been the best. The air conditioning always blows the coldest and the heat always blows the warmest. It just is what it is. It's one thing we've never gotten wrong. This car is no different. So sometimes you have to remove the auto portion and you have to tell it what you want and give it a little bit of direction. End of the world? Absolutely not. But just a quick tip, if anybody's having issues, mess with your climate control a little bit and maybe turn auto off. If I turn auto on right now, it's going to kill the front. I mean, it's toasty warm in here right now, so there's really no need for it on at all. But with it off and it consistently cool or warm in the window, it's great, no issues. Side windows 100% clear as far back as I can see. Exactly what I would want. Didn't know that the first winter, struggled with it a lot, especially in snowstorms. And when you get into the snowstorm and you're trying to sit here and play with all your dials and mess with your settings and you don't know what you're setting it to begin with, and then you're trying to focus on the driving and the weather and the other drivers and everything else going on, it can be pretty stressful. So that's just a few quick tips that I have learned over the course of owning my Camaro. Hope this helps. Got any questions, of course, leave them in the comments below. If you're stopping by, please subscribe. Sounds lame, hate asking, but channel's growing. I want you guys to all be a part of it and experience a lot of the great things I have in store for this car, the channel, Northern Muscle Alliance, and all the other great things going on in my life. That's all. Until next time, take care, drive safe. As always, behave, if at all possible.